Things are gonna get better now, but you're still a drunken slob.
Yes. It's your favorite show. Headbangers and Hooligans, as always. Thank you for listening. It's yours truly, Scummalicious. Pauldi'anno versus Dickinson. That's right. As you know, Iron Maiden, Band of the Month for February. I'm not going to go through the history. I'm not going to go through the greatest albums of Iron Maiden's discography because there are literally thousands and thousands of videos on YouTube and podcasts about Iron Maiden. And there's a reason for that, because they were one of the greatest bands of all time. They are literally the greatest heavy metal band of all time, in my opinion. Okay? And especially with this show, it's called Headbangers and Hooligans, and I know I focus a lot on the hooligans. It feels like that, right? Like, fuck, dude. Like, none of the bands you talk about, nobody's ever heard of. There's a reason for that. That's why I talk about them. Sorry. Is because they deserve to be talked about. People need to know them. Like Diesel Boy last month. Never heard of Diesel Boy. Well, you fucking should. Okay? You know Good Charlotte. Right? You know Taking Back fucking Sunday. And those fucking twat waffle fucking Simple Plan motherfuckers. And fucking My Chemical Romance has a fucking article on Loudwire. If people have heard of them, then you should have fucking heard of Diesel Boy and fucking Nerve Herder and Guttermouth and the Bouncing Souls, bands like that. Okay? Yes, I get that. I do focus on hooligans a lot because a lot of the headbanger bands you've heard of, you know who they are. All right? And by the way, Loudwire, speaking of Loudwire, give me a fucking break. Like all their articles lately on Facebook, My Chemical Romance and fucking, I don't even remember their name. Pick a fucking name of one of these new bands that I can't fucking stand. It's like, dude, are you guys a fucking metal fucking site or what? What do you, like, pick a genre for fuck's sake. And I like a lot of Loudwire stuff. It's just lately it's like all their Facebook shit is really fucking lame. Just being honest. And Motley Crue. Yes, I'm getting sidetracked as always. Motley fucking Crue, their new album, and Loudwire posted it. Machine Gun Kelly's going to be on it. Really? Who are you, Motley Crue? So you want to make some money? Is that it? I have never been a big Motley Crue fan. I never have been. I'm sorry. I grew up in that fucking era, and Motley Crue, I never got into them. I'm sorry. So basically, you're telling me that Tommy Lee and fucking Nikki Sixx and Vince Neil are a bunch of fucking posers. They want to make some money. Let's incorporate a rapper into our fucking music. Not hating on Machine Gun Kelly. I'm telling you. I fucking defended him when he went after Eminem. But Motley Crue, you're a fucking glam rock band and you got a rapper that's going to be on your new album. Why? Because you're never going to fit in with the new kids. They don't give a fuck about you. You old fucking sacks of shit. I'm sorry, I'm fucking ripping on him. It's fucking lame. And Tommy Lee, go fuck yourself. He's kind of a douche. Like I don't know. He just annoys me anymore. They all fucking annoy me. Vince Neil, not that good of a singer anyway. He isn't. I know. It's like, okay, we didn't fucking tune into you to listen to hear you bitch about Molly Crue. It's supposed to be about Iron fucking Maiden, Di'Anno versus Dickinson. And it is. But that's how these podcasts go. You know how I do this, but it's really weird because I was before I did this podcast, I was on YouTube and I was listening or watching all these hip hop guys. That's the new thing. I say that's the new thing. Everything on YouTube's the new thing, but it's all these guys that listen to a separate. Oh my goodness! Relax, Malicious. I got to get those ladies off my mind. I'm sorry. I'm sidetracked by a lady. Not gonna lie. She's kind of hot. Puerto Rican. Just being honest. They have these reaction videos. I'm not talking about, there's 50,000 different types of reaction videos. But you got hip hop guys that listen to hip hop and they react to metal videos. And then you got metal guys that react to hip hop videos and whatever. Whatever genre you listen to, and then you listen to a different genre and you react to it. That's a big thing now. But I was watching these hip hop guys react to Iron Maiden videos. And all of them were Bruce Dickinson. And just, I mean, this is not a podcast to bash Bruce Dickinson. He's an amazing singer. Like, especially Hallowed Be Thy Name, and I posted on my Facebook page. Unfucking believable. That Hallowed Be Thy Name performance that I posted, wow. Who the fuck can sing like that? Nobody. Well, not nowadays. There really isn't a lot of guys that sing like that anymore. It's growling and screaming and screeching. Or singing through their nose like this. I know I can't fucking sing like that. We all know that. You know? But it's just, what an amazing performance. The dude, there's a reason why Steve Harris, the bass player, picked him after the Killers album. You know? Said we wanted to kind of go in a different direction. We wanted a guy that could sing the songs that we wanted to play. Now, there is a little side note to that, and I want you to check him out. I think I've mentioned him before, the Rageaholic. Great channel. The Rageaholic, that dude, he fucking brings it, okay? Way smarter than me, way more in depth, uses way bigger words than I, a lot more educated. But let me tell you something. That dude, okay, he has a video about Iron Maiden, and he kind of rips on Bruce Dickinson, and he talks about this, you know, the notes that Dickinson can hit that Di'Anno can't, but then he shows an example. It's like, wait a minute, Paul Di'Anno was hitting them fucking notes, right? But anyway, I mean, it was over, right? I mean, Di'Anno got kicked out because he liked to party, like do coke, you know? That's what it comes down to. Paul Di'Anno liked coke, and you know, Bruce Dickinson wanted to do fencing and fly planes. And I'm not ripping on him for that, so don't get all over me. But there is something about the album Killers when you listen to it. And it's just unlike any other Iron Maiden album. Right? And the first one, I do like the first one, Iron Maiden. Okay? But Killers, that second album, you know, it's in my top 10 of all time. I know you remember this. Because there was 183 of you that listened to that podcast. I'm just throwing a number out there. Makes me feel better. But anyway, he brought that unique voice to songs like Purgatory, Murders in the Rue Morgue, Wrathchild. Uh, it's punk meets metal, right? And, I see online and I read the little articles. Wow, this is just so, you gotta love the punk attitude, but the elements of Iron Maiden are there. The speedy guitars that are just insane, the speedy dual guitars. But I did realize, okay, and I'm going back to the Rageaholic on this because he mentioned it. He's not a huge fan of Nico McBrain. I don't hate Nico McBrain like he does, okay? I think Nico McBrain's an unbelievable drummer. But after listening to Number of the Beast, which was the last album that Clyde Burke played on, holy shit, he really is on a different level. Yeah, so this is a little bit more beyond Di'Anno versus Dickinson, but just like his drumming was unique, incredible, and it's like, wow. So from Number the Beast, okay, to Peace of Mind. Okay, we go from Killers to Number the Beast to Peace of Mind. On Peace of Mind, you have Nico McBrain on drums, and you have Bruce Dickinson on vocals. The band does really kind of completely change. A vocalist and a drummer, that's a big deal. You still got the dual guitars, the dual galloping guitars of Murray and Adrian Smith. Of course, Steve Harris kind of runs the band anyway. But wow, I never thought about it until tonight, how really different the band was. I know that you're like, oh, really? They change a drummer and a singer and you don't realize how different the band could be? But it's Iron fucking Maiden, man. I mean, Nico McBrain, okay, because Peace of Mind came out in 1983. He's been drumming with them for, 40 years now? Almost. Well, Well, shit. Almost 40. But it's crazy after listening to it, and then because I went back and listened to Rageaholic, that his first, the one video I'm talking about or referring to. I don't remember the title of it. I think it's Iron Maiden versus Judas Priest. You can check it out on YouTube, and him just ripping on Nico McBrain. I was like, okay, dude, you're being kind of harsh here. All right, it's like Clyde Burr didn't blow Nico McBrain out of the water like that. Then I went back and like, holy shit, wow. He kind of did. But Nico McBrain's an amazing drummer, so that really tells you how good Clyde Burr is. And I know I'm all over the map here. But really for me, I don't think, and this is just my opinion, I don't think Number of the Beast would have been that much different with Paul Di'Anno on vocals. I don't. Okay? Maybe he doesn't hit the vibratos and like on Hallowed Be Thy Name. There you go. Which Bruce Dickinson just crushes, okay? But maybe Paul Di'Anno doesn't, hallowed be thy name. Maybe he doesn't hold that note as long as Bruce Dickinson. Maybe he doesn't. Who gives a fuck? His voice is unique. He brought an edge. It was just a different voice. And Bruce Dickinson ain't going to sing fucking Killers like Paul Di'Anno. Not even close. He doesn't sing Wrathchild like Paul Di'Anno. He doesn't sing Drifter, the last track off of Killers, one of the most underrated songs that Iron Maiden ever recorded, right? He doesn't bring the voice that Paul Di'Anno does on that song, right? I'm just being honest here, people. Okay? And this ain't like I said, this ain't a, bash Bruce Dickinson fucking podcast. But people keep asking me all the time, like, why do you like Di'Anno so much more than Dickinson? I don't hate Bruce Dickinson. I just wish Paul Di'Anno would have had more of a chance to sing on these later albums. I just don't think. I get it. Bruce Dickinson, amazing voice, but Paul Di'Anno had a really good fucking voice too. It was just different and unique, right? Uh, you know, I like them both. Just I like Di'Anno just a little more. But I mean, that decade of albums is just amazing. And I'm leaving out the debut. The debut is good. I like it. I really do. But think about those albums in succession there. Killers, Number the Beast, Peace of Mind, Power Slave, Live After Death, Somewhere in Time, Seventh Son of a Seventh Son. We're talking about 7 albums in a decade. And then No Prayer for the Dying, an album that I've talked about before that I just didn't give enough credit to. That's just fucking amazing. Like, there's bands that do like 3 albums in 12 fucking years now. And Iron Maiden was pumping out albums. And listen, the songs that they're playing, recording, we're not talking Good Charlotte here, This is the end to throw up your hands now. We're not talking Benji and his fucking stupid fucking, twat brother. We're talking song, Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner, 14 fucking minutes song. Who the fucking records shit like that now? Nobody. What a fucking decade. This is more of an appreciation, honestly, of both singers. I just had to, get a podcast out there about Iron Maiden. I don't know what the next podcast is going to be about them because it's just been beaten in the ground about this band because they're so fucking good. What can you say about them? Like, it's hard to top them, really. And I know you hooligans that like fuck metal, I mean, come on. Even NoFX did a song about fucking Iron Maiden off that Coaster album. Yeah, I'm talking about Fat Mike. That fucking butt nugget motherfucker. The stupid shit that he talks about. But yeah, even he did a song about Iron Maiden. They're there. They're in your head. They're just a fucking great band. Even if you hate fucking heavy metal, there's an Iron Maiden song you'll listen to, you'll be like, wow, it's just incredible. The musicianship, the lyrics. How in the fuck does somebody record a song like this? It's amazing. In Metallica, I remember reading an article in a magazine, probably Hit Parader. Yeah, there's a fucking magazine. Yeah, a zine from the past. They're like, we want to be like Iron Maiden, get our music played, be popular without our songs being played on the radio. I mean, that's what they did. Sold millions of albums. And then, then they got some videos played on MTV, but fuck, it's nothing like today, okay? The reason that Iron Maiden became the band they were is because they're good musicians. They could write amazing songs. And totally different than today, kids, It's not downloading, MP3s and all that fucking shit. It's about writing a song, learning how to play a fucking instrument, and writing some lyrics that actually fucking mean something. So, more than Di'Anno versus Dickinson, this is just an appreciation of Iron Maiden. So there you go. First podcast of the month for Iron Maiden. There'll be a couple more. I mean, this is a band to go in depth on, even though, like I said, you can find them everywhere. Some different topics I'll talk about, but we'll get into that later. All right, there you go. Di'Anno versus Dickinson. All right, and do me a favor, okay? Check out Nightfire, new German band, metal band, and the guy actually fucking sings. The singer. How about that? No growling, no screeching, no fucking bawling. Sign me up for that shit, right? I get so excited when I listen to him. I'm like, okay, where's my cocaine dealer? Seriously. Spend my whole check on cocaine after I listen to Nightfire. That's how fucking good they are. All right, I do this. Take it easy, and if it's easy, take it twice. I'm out.